The cop gets some paid administrative
leave. Which is 99% of the time.
Yeah, the cop gets paid administrative leave. Sometimes they're forced to resign, or even more rare, they're fired. Right. But then if they want, they just go to the next city over and get a job. That happens all the time. Yep. Or if they're getting up in age, they just retire.
Right.
Those are the things that happen today. Those are the things that are still going to happen in Michigan even after this law. It takes effect 90 days after yesterday or whatever. Mm-hmm. It'll do nothing. Nothing good.
Well, aren't you Mr. Happy Upper?
Look, I support the police. I've got a thin blue line sticker on my car, but this law won't do anything. I don't actually have. I have no stickers on my car.
Yeah.
So
I have a whole bunch of them. Not those stickers, but a bunch of stickers.
You have a whole collage of thin blue line stickers on your car.
I look like a minor league baseball outfield fence.
That's
Get
funny.
Burma shave.
That's pretty funny.
That's funny. Yeah.
That's funny. Auto owners insurance.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, it's usually a local beer and.
Well, Auto Owners is a big sponsor at Cooley.
Oh yeah, Cooley.
You said minor league.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think you said minor league.
Well, in the past, the old time minor leagues, they have 8,000 billboards out in the outfield.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's what my back window looks like. All right. So also in Michigan, in our home county.
Yeah,
I would think.
Yeah,
in our neighborhood.
Think, yeah, for sure, in our home, right up the road.
We don't want to let people know what county we live in.
We're going to talk about this, and every news article that mentions it has the county in it.
Right, but
so maybe you shouldn't have said in our home county.
And we don't even live near here.
We shouldn't say that it was at Andy T's.
Just down the road from us.
Just down the road from us. We shouldn't say that.
Okay, so apparently this was a two, the limousine buses they have, like party buses.
Oh, I've been on some.
You rent them and they drive you.
It's usually a stripper pole in the middle.
Sometimes a jacuzzi, you never know, a dance floor.
I've heard.
Ballroom dancing. Do the foxtrot and everything else.
Yes, the foxtrot.
But anyways, it was two busloads of MSU students, and they took a party bus to Andy T's, which is a farm market, pumpkin.
Yeah, that's pretty much
fun
what it was.
destination.
It's a greenhouse, and they have a little pumpkin patch.
They might have like
sort of
haunted
thing.
houses. I don't know, but it's one of those types of things that kind of out in the country.
They were having bonfires and things this night.
Yeah. I know they have cute goats. You've seen the goats that climb up all over everything. Oh, they're so cute.
I've been there.
And so
they got hit by, I think it was a hurricane a couple of years ago.
Yeah, they got smashed
they
up.
became a poster boy for auto owners insurance. Actually,
I wonder what they did to make God do that to them.
They
must have done something with
they
the goats.
hired these. They hired these buses from LansingParty.com.
Oh, you said
which I've been seeing all over the place on the back of cars, and I've seen the buses. They look all right. LansingParty.com.
Well, apparently, this company has had issues in the past where they've been cited for vehicle and chauffeur regulations and licensing and no safety inspections and stuff. And they claim that they've got the cases dropped in every case that they put out a statement and listed like 4 other places, like Detroit, Jackson, a couple other places that they've had these charges and they got them dismissed. Right.
And it was hard to understand the writing. It wasn't perfect, but it sounded like they might have been awarded damages in at least one of the places because they sued.
So they're kind of being harassed by law enforcement, and now they're saying even MDOT.
Yeah, for sure, because MDOT confirmed that they are not registered to be a limousine company.
Yeah. So what they did is the county sheriff's deputy decided that
which county?
I'm not going to say.
Okay.
So he decides that these buses are unsafe to drive, and we're going to what'd you say? What was the word you said?
Impound
them, leaving dozens of MSU
like
college
50
kids.
some.
And this is at 1:00 in the morning.
Yep.
With no way to get home.
Yeah. Leaving them at Andy T's. Mrs. T was out there.
She was getting
it's
them
my
cocoa
bedtime
and stuff, and they were helping them out. And
she actually drove some home.
Right.
I heard
they got Ubers and cabs and stuff to
Yeah.
get these students back.
Absolutely ridiculous.
And I don't know what that accomplished, but just more regulations.
Yeah,
and more
they're saying,
concerns.
I mean, so the theory is that LansingParty.com, I forget the owner's name. I knew it. I forgot it. He hides the vehicles. He apparently hides a whole freaking bus, a fleet of buses. He hides them.
Well,
so
you
this was
could
the
do
only
that.
way the sheriff's department or the deputy saw them pull in. And so they were like, well, we have to have a sting operation right now. And they went and stole the buses,
Well, you know,
thieved them away, and left the kid. Did from what's been reported, of course, might not be completely true, but from what's reported, they did nothing to help the students get home.
Right.
They just said, sorry, you shouldn't have hired them.
yeah.
Good luck.
Well, this LansingParty.com, they hire Hidabus.com.
Okay.
That's where they
Are they registered?
They're not registered.
Okay. All right.
They're in the dark web.
So LansingParty.com, they got a little fame last year. You remember the party up on Torch Lake? We had talked about it. There was a party.
You mean up in northern Michigan? That Torch Lake?
Yes.
The Torch Lake?
The Torch Lake in northern Michigan, Kalkaska County even. I can name that county because that'll narrow it down. That is not the Michigan county that we live in.
It's either Emmett or Antrim County.
It's Kalkaska. So I'm pretty darn sure.
Torch Lake?
They went to Kalkaska County Court for it.
Torch Lake is in Emmett or Antrim County. It's right along the Lake Michigan.
I'm going to look it up once we move on. But what you can't look at the beds. You're looking at a world map. It doesn't have counties on
It's
it.
right there. Look it.
So what I'm saying is they were implicated in that lawsuit.
You don't mean Blue Lake, do you?
No, I mean Torch Lake. Okay. They were implicated in that lawsuit. LansingParty.com was one of the defendants that were sued to stop the party.
I didn't know.
But LansingParty.com says we had nothing to do with it. We just went to the party. They tagged us in the Facebook post, but we didn't put it on. But they still got sued. I don't think anything came of it, but it was weird. There's also now all of a sudden, because this is how the world works, former employees, former customers, all of these people coming out and saying, oh, LansingParty.com's a horrible company, so unethical, the owner's a horrible person. I don't know. It might be true. I have no idea.
Well, they've been in business a while, so obviously somebody's using their services, and the business is able to survive.
Yeah. I will say from what I've heard, the last I heard earlier today, these students that book them for this party at Andy T's haven't gotten their money back. I would think that LansingParty.com should probably give their money back for having their buses impounded. Whether they were at fault or not, it just seems like a smart move.
All right, I'm looking at Torch Lake, and I'm mostly right, and you're right. There is one little section of beach that looks like it's in Kalkaska County.
That's probably where they have the party.
Right. All the rest of the lake, which is 15, 20 miles long, is in Antrim County.
Who would build a lake in two different counties? That has to be horrible for tax purposes.
And, what is it, Elk Lake?
I don't know. It doesn't matter
That's
that much,
in two counties, too.
I'm just glad that I'm right.
And I'm right.
You're not right.
It's a win-win.
No.
We're both right. More of the lakes in Antrim than it is in Kalkaska.
You didn't even mention Antrim. It wasn't even one of the counties you said.
I did. Emmett
you
or
didn't.
Antrim?
You did not say that.
Well, listen to the tape later, just like when I said television twice.
Yeah,
you don't listen to me. That's
I
the
don't
problem,
listen to
and
you.
that's why we were going to counseling.
You don't. Well, I'm not going.
I know. You don't listen to me. You don't know when we go.
You haven't told me.
I've told you 7 times.
The point is, dear County Sheriff's Department, don't steal buses.
Well, and certainly don't strand a bunch of college kids.
Okay, so here's the deal. We always have to take this to the root of the problem. You should not have to be licensed to run a limousine company. Maybe have insurance. I hate mandatory insurance, but okay, you have to have insurance on the bus. Why do you have to have super special chauffeurs licenses and things like that? Why do you have to register your business as a limousine company with MDOT? That doesn't make any sense to me. I've actually never heard that before. That's the root of the problem. None of this was about safety. None of this was about anything other than bureaucracy and collecting revenue for licenses. That's all it was about, and maybe harassing LansingParty.com owner. I'm going to say that many times.
MSU students.
And that's really who was harmed. And
Yeah, they
the poor T family.
And it was about safety. 3 of the kids were hitchhiking home and were hit by cars.
That's
and
not
killed.
true, but they could have.
Yeah.
They could have been.
Sure.
Because they had been drinking.
Right.
They had s'mores and cider. You don't know what they were capable of doing.
I know what I've done after having some s'mores.
Well, after cider, you need to find a bathroom, and the bus had a bathroom. The Uber ride probably didn't.
No. Oh, he's upset. Cleaning up a bunch.
All right.
of
Do you want to move on or take a break? Let's take a break. We're at a good spot for a break.
Late?
It is. We rambled on about limousine buses.
All right. So I got a trivia question.
Oh, all right.
It's a medical one.
Ooh.
All right. So what was the first human organ to be successfully transplanted?
Ooh.
And I'll give you a clue. It was in 1956. First human organ to be successfully transplanted.
Wow. That's weird to think that it was so recent. Huh? Honestly. Internal organ?
No, it was
not skin?
No, it wasn't skin.
Okay. All right. We'll be...
inside... In the guts.
Oh, right in the guts. So it wasn't a brain.
No, not a brain transplant.
All right. We'll be right back.
Lock it in and rip the knob off. Red State Talk Radio.
My Parents Open Carry, a pro-gun kids book from White Feather Press. 13-year-old Brenna and her parents spend their day in typical fashion. But what's not so typical is that Brenna's parents lawfully open carry handguns for self-defense. And the Strongs join a growing number of families who are standing up for their Second Amendment right and bringing gun ownership out of the closet. Order your copy of this unique kids book at myparentsopencarry.com.
It's a bumpy ride through the political jungle with Nate and Brian.
Believe me, if I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left.
If you're 85 or younger, would you like peace of mind and comfort for your family? We're Final Expense Direct with an urgent message for you. The average funeral today costs over $8,000, but the most you'll get from government benefits is $255. How will your family pay the difference? We can help. Our senior plans start as low as just $1 a day and pay up to $30,000 for a funeral and other final expenses. Peace of mind is easy. There's no medical exam. You'll have lifetime coverage, and your plan can't be canceled as long as you pay your premiums. Call now for free information about our senior plans. Answer a few simple questions and receive approval right on the phone. Plus, call right now and we'll give you a discount prescription card for free. Call 800-350-3211. That's 800-350-3211. Again, 800-350-3211.
Whenever I'm feeling a little down under, I can always count on Nate and Brian for their interesting perspective on topics important to freedom and civil rights by listening to the At Odds Show. Nate and Brian cover important topics with insight, intelligence, and of course humor. I can always expect a laugh or two. So if you want to be informed and have a great time, give these guys a listen.
At Odds.
The At Odds Show with the greatest political talk show hosts in history, Nate and Brian. And it's sad that they actually believe that. So give a listen because the delusional need love too.
Are Are you looking for some way cool t-shirts? Check out ChugDoug.com. They have hundreds of crazy fun t-shirts like gun, patriotic, and you better believe zombie shirts. At ChugDoug.com, you'll find quality shirts at a quality price. All shirts start at just $10 with free shipping over $50. Mention Radio 1 coupon code at checkout and grab a cool 10% off. That's ChugDoug.com. T-shirts with attitude.